In September 2020, I found a video about a map called Ultra Difficult. I've been playing Celeste for a month, but I wasn't much involved in the community, so I had no idea where it came from, a newly released mod called the 2020 Spring Collab. I was intrigued. I wanted to see what the community of this game considered to be ultra difficult, so I clicked on the video. And as I was watching it, a thought started forming in my head, louder and clearer with each passing second. This is impossible. I didn't mean by that the person was cheating, like it was obviously possible for them. It just wasn't possible for me. Back when I was a guy, I was routinely profiled. Being non-white, law enforcement would often pick on me. Police cars would stop by me when I walked home. I would be taken aside at the airport for a random checkup every time without fail. I was even told to my face that I looked like a terrorist. And truthfully, I never fought back because, well, policemen and soldiers have guns for one. But even when that wasn't the case, I still felt safer keeping my head down. It was almost comfortable. Sometime later, I decided to give the map a shot. I played the gym, decided to just hop into the map, and immediately I was hit with a brutal reality check. The tutorial screen took me a full hour to complete. By some divine force, I was able to get through the first checkpoint in a few minutes. But the second checkpoint, I was already met with a brick wall. After 2 hours of attempts, I managed to get to this point, at which I didn't know what to do. I consulted the video, understood absolutely nothing, and gave it a shot. I tried it, I failed, and I quit. It was a relief, really. I was content with proving to myself that I really can't do it. 6 months later, I sat on my bed in a rented apartment and looked at the estrogen pill in my hand. I knew that taking it means life is going to get a lot harder. But something in me urged me to do it. Even though I didn't know what was waiting for me. Even though I couldn't promise to myself that it would be worth it, that it would even work. I wanted this. I wanted to become a woman. And that feeling, that urge, the internal drive to move forward regardless, it was new. Some people will say that what I'm doing is impossible, wrong, deviant. But for the first time in my life, I felt the need to stand tall, to not be pushed around. And, hands trembling, I took my first dose of a new life. 1 year after quitting Ultra Difficult, things were different. I was more familiar with the game and its community. I played some of the D-sides by Monica, watched popular videos about high-level play, even gave some maps in Spring Collab a shot. At some point I was reminded of that map and felt a sort of calling, a temptation. I was a better player by then, for sure. My hardest clear was a red advanced, but this was still a far cry from cracked Grandmaster. But maybe. Just maybe. I was struggling, taking hundreds of attempts to just get to the point I quit on last time. And when I got back, I promptly failed. So I tried again. And again. And again. Slowly, I got more consistent, getting more and more attempts. Until finally, I did it. I cleared the first screen. And with that accomplishment came a frightening realization. This may be possible. And part of me still wanted to ignore it, to insist that I'm delusional, that I'm just not built for this. But a new voice, unfamiliar, but not unwelcome, replied with, "Bet." I was stubborn from the very first day. I never answered when people used my own name, instead asking them who they were referring to. I insistently corrected anyone who misgendered me, mid-sentence. And while for most people it was just an honest mistake and they corrected themselves quickly, for some it was clearly a matter of principle. So I corrected them again, and again, and again, and again, until they gave up because I've made it unbearable for them to bully me. Living in a country with no legal gay marriage, me and my wife sent a request for a civil partnership, and we got rejected. So we appealed, and we got rejected. Another appeal, another rejection. It kept going for an entire year. But we stayed patient and composed. In the end, all it took was one final appeal for us to finally get it. And it wasn't rage or brute force that got us through. We were poised and assured that they will be the ones to break first. Every checkpoint had a brutal choke point. The start gap, that skinny platform, a tricky downlift, this speed chain, that speed chain. But the ending was the worst of the bunch. This map has a unique feature of diverging paths. Almost every room has a unique route for a normal clear and a full clear, aka getting all the collectible strawberries. The ending you get depends on whether or not you went for the berry in the previous room. The full clear ending is actually considered by many to be the easier, or at least more consistent of the two. And while there's a small skip you can do to go from one to the other, I didn't know about it at the time. And by touching the switch, I unknowingly locked myself into the hard ending. The one thing standing between me and the finish is this giant wall of death. The way to get past it is to build up an absurd amount of speed to outrun the camera and clip through. In this version of the ending, that entails doing the following. You do a tight ultra train to get to this dream block, you dash through without hitting the spikes, you jump, you dash through this dream block without hitting the spikes, do a 4-frame core hyper into an incredibly awkwardly timed down left. And now's the hard part. You need to dash into these two Kevin blocks in a very particular rhythm. If you do it right, you can use the momentum from the zoop mover on top to start an ultra train where every down right hits the Kevin while it's still moving. If you do it too quickly, the blocks are going to be too far left and you're going to hit the spikes. If you go too slowly, the blocks will stop moving and you won't get the additional speed from their momentum and you'll hit the spikes. If you jump too early, you don't get any speed boost and you hit the spikes. If you jump too late, you lose too much speed to friction and you hit the spikes. And if you do everything well, but the screen just doesn't feel like it, you hit the spikes. I distinctly remember the feeling of doing the ultra train, getting through both dream blocks, getting the core hyper, and then, and only then, I get one shot at the Kevin speed chain. I went purely by trial and error, getting a chance at it every 10 minutes or so. One time I'd be too early, another one too late, another I hit the first one perfect but the second one was off, and most of the time I just didn't know what I was doing wrong. I was so close, I was tantalizingly close to the end, but I just couldn't do it. This screen is bullshit, the timing is random, I'm doing everything correctly, the map just doesn't give me the win that I deserve. But no matter how angry I was at it, the screen didn't budge. It felt like yelling at a brick wall. But I knew there are only so many ways to fail. All I gotta do is to go through them one by one until I have no choice but to succeed. And I only have to succeed once. And so I tried. Again, and again, and again, until by a combination of improved skill, stubbornness, and pure blind luck, I did it. I won. All in all, life got better. It still ain't easy. Being a woman brought with it a whole new and exciting world of challenges. Maintaining relationships, working odd jobs, dealing with bureaucracy, those are still challenges. Hell, even just living here is a struggle. But a shift occurred back then and still holds true today. The drive to not be pushed around anymore, to not believe what others say is impossible. The drive to push back and to move forward regardless. And truth be told, this may be a good point to end the video with a satisfying thematic conclusion. But life's a process, and it seems somewhat incomplete to end in the past as if everything is done. So I want to take on another challenge. What if I complete Ultra Difficult, what was a symbol of can't do it all those years ago, just one more time, but this time, do it perfectly.
No, I haven't died to like...
literally going to die on every single input in final. I'm fucking getting this. I'm fucking getting this. I don't give a shit. Did you know you can buffer grounded? Incredible. I think the past tense of save state is save state. Saved state. Yes. I totally agree with you. I should have back boosted. This is gonna be fucking sketch. Back boost. Yeah. This map is making me good at back boost, but only to save failed runs. Watchgun. Oh, a bit sketch, but yeah, we take this. Just let me have it, thank you. I do a left right there because it can be too fast on like 16 different points in this map because this map is awesome. Hi, live for stream, I was busy in class. No, you're good. Hi, Easy. Hi, Din. I'm not gonna stream for long because I got some fucking work to do. Not a lot, so I might stream later. I hope to stream later. You see, both Paco and Easy, once you joined, I've been doing better. So, bless you. Also, Easy, I found a setup for this fucking... oh god, that was last ring. Whatchamacallit? Wait. Please. Oh, God bless. I'm not gonna jinx it, but... Ah. Second room 4 entry that died here last time. I just jumped into the fucking spinners. No, I'm not taking this. No, 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 not again. Fucking sketch, but we make it. Let's fucking go. Oh my god. Wait, no, I don't take it. Baku, look at this. Room 5 entry, first of the day. Silver seems catastrophic. Cookie says, this silver seems so terrible. It's both incredible and horrible. You have no idea. When I practiced Farewell Golden, I'd back this all over the place. It was fun. Yeah, but here this will kill you every single fucking time. I'm doing good. I'm a good luck charm. Yes, you are. Hello. Good luck final. Thank you. This is like a 50-50. With my new strat. Let's go. Let's fucking go! What? 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 It's fucking over. It's over. Ah, Baruch Hashem. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. What? God, I want to cry. It's over. Fucking over. I did it.